Monka wadiasem. Want to me, Mama. And as soon as say, Mini Panama whole weekend into when whom me and me were. First, no be quite washing our tete. I fed your mobile mukita suitcase. Of a Ganyan Nami and yes, Spinters. My in your Spinters. Why in your Spinters? Ganyan Nami and Spinters. Really?
Honorable at force. Only for Patamadama. And some said to be said, what our e-levy, betting tax. And the taxes be a Ghana for a swan on a drink chapter. Say, and I did more, ye appointing as a finance minister. Budget a decay or deba parliament. Sad in the decay. Abani Bechem. Abani Bechem.
My bed. And yes, I friend.
But your son, friend.
And yet, our bed. Come for give me something of Mina cry. Mina Majuman. So, I did my bed. And yet, our bed. Why did I be so my bed in him? Around gown. No, you must get it.
My favorite Jama is, oh, let me tell you something. This man want to give you something better around the mama, right, man? You see? And then, bra, ship. Avienne, yes, star, master, 3x food. One for the master, one for the lead. One for the little body crisis, the lead blaster. Bra, ship. Avienne, yes, star, master, 3x food.
Yeah, even the best pilot, and there is no plane for you. Can you fly? So when we are talking about dealing with issues of ambiguity, higgledy-piggledy issues and mambo-jumbo issues, we cannot conduct all these exercises in Frosinosin Hill purification because we want resource. If you do all this and there is no resource, what can you do?
Can a GFA president of Kachakureku? Ket Okeku. Yes, Kachakureku. Ket Okeku. Kech Okokureku. Ket Okeku. Don't put your dictionary into my dictionary. When I provide it, don't remove my providing. Leave my point. Can a GFA president of Kachakureku? Ket Okeku. Yes, Kachakureku. Ket Okeku. Kech Okokureku. Ket Okeku. Don't put your dictionary into my dictionary. When I provide it, don't remove my providing. Leave my point.
Scrappy.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean they can't bite? They are toothless bulldog.
Yeah, it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean
you see it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean they can't bite? They are toothless bulldog.
Yeah. It's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean
you see it's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean they can't bite? They are toothless bulldog.
Yeah. It's a two-flare bulldog, as I would describe it.
Mr. What?
Or two-flare bulldog.
Okay, you mean
Mumpong dia mouton honum. Ana, me yamu bibi. I see mumpong dia mouton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong dia mouton honum. Stop that.
Mumpong dia mouton honum. Ana, me yamu bibi. I see mumpong dia mouton honum.
Mumpong, no, if they say pong, it means close.
Yes.
Munjai.
Okay.
Stop. If you say mumpong, there's like they have gone to school and they are closing. Mumpong dia mouton honum. Stop that.
Some first person I said to me, Pamne Ketokreku, was say Ghana football, Okofa Morino, Okofa Pep Guardiola cry, ye no baby, because players no anymore. We nim position will be a crab. And Tigana, yes, and no quasi do be a US one of players now, Cobombo. Coach baby. Yeah, coaches will have a bit mayor, Esan, a Pessamin Cumia, any ball to Kreku by Wabe say or my Ghana football. Mama, Seko, or Mama, Pabet, one Pamano. Oh, yes, first person I said to me, Pamne Ketokreku, was say Ghana football. na me penasem ye nyina ye support no abla kwesi nante nyame na me nyira kwesi nante chi opo kwesi nante chi de na mo se wo na mo se no onye hwe no oye magana ono na tim makoti ai Ghana ha ye bobolo a referee bia no obetima ba di atia ye because of personal interest in
me akamen kwa anka ya fa bibini say boka ka for bronya anti brofo ano so a no krom kasa kwa na say ba fa interpreter ye butu ne ka say to interpreter anti the best in never fa sama na wo kotoko na ifi koto kalim den ya fa me pa sama na pa akamen kwa anka ka fa sa coach no good pa butu me din akwa Ghana de even no muntu men kada ebutumi age cap na aba Ghana ba ye ba qualify akwa nim pa aba shock bia
man bia ma fa bro nim bla ba ko no be di Ghana scan sa
ase bro so be di Ghana
eno kwa na abo team ni be ko nim
in this kana team ni be
ko nim e pen sa
na World Cup no of him there
o mo of him
ye bi
oh be say ye mo nu be bia nti we be dun de obo ni ba e be du echi.
I would say that we are preparing. If I tell you that we are ready today, we don't even have a head coach. So it means that we are not fully ready yet.
Yeah.
But I see us being ready by the time it's time for us to play our first game.
So we should still be hopeful.
Oh no, we should be hopeful. This is a World Cup that I believe I see us doing well. We may not have the best of players as we had maybe in some time past, based on they playing together for some time, but we still have what it takes for us to go very, very far. Maybe possibly even win the World Cup.
Right.
Hopefully, if by this weekend we don't announce the coach, latest by Monday we should be able to announce.
Okay. So we are heading somewhere.
We've come very far. They still have just a few more to talk to, and when they finish talking to those few, maybe by Friday we can take a decision. So either between Friday and Monday, we should be able to let you know.
Yeah, that's how we welcome you to the show. 97.3. Welcome aboard to the best sports show every Friday. I am Gabi Affair. There's a lot to talk about this week. In fact, it's been a very busy week for the GFA Executive Council members. And every football fan, I think, out there loves the Black Stars. And every sports journalist. Several names. Making waves in the last couple of days. But bottom line, the Black Stars do not have a coach. 62 days to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We'll get into that a bit later. But let me talk to you about Litina Travel and Tours 2026. The Global Football Festival. Now, when the world gathers for greatness, one name leads the way: Litina Travels. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global football event on the planet, happening in the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Join the 2-in-1 Litina experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. Your Litina package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flights, hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. This is not just a trip, it's history in motion, it's football, it's opportunity, it's Litina Travels. Now you can call us on 020-522-9553 or 050-6676-957. 050-6676-957. So you can call us now, today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel, North Ridge, and secure your sports on this once in a lifetime journey. Yeah, Charlie, you have to be at the World Cup, you know.
Tina Travels, your gateway to the 2026 global football competition happening in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, where football meets opportunity and Ghana shines on the world stage. I don't know how you're going to do that because we do not have a coach. But let me talk to you about extra cash. You know how life goes sometimes, right? Unexpected wahala fee happen. School fees, rent, broken fridge, everything fee come at you once. And that's why extra cash from Forms Capital Day here for you. It gives you extra money right inside your Momo wallet. You can repay any day or up to 30 days. The best part is that the interest is charged on how long it takes to repay. And when you keep paying on time, your limits go grow over time. So no need to stress. Just dial *170#. Select 5, 3, and 5 to activate your extra cash. Because with Forms Capital, the mantra is no wallets left behind. So go on, live extra with extra cash. In doing so, you want to win big with Betway. It's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Place bet and share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If they place bets using your codes, you will earn 4% of their wager. It doesn't matter whether it's a win or loss. If they bet with your code, you earn 4% cash of their wager amount. This means the more people bet with your code, the more you will earn. So start betting today, sharing and winning with Bet Influencer. Exclusive to Betway. But listen to this. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. All right, let's get talking. There's a lot to talk about today. Hey. The guys are here. There's banana bake watery. Do you want to dab?
Oh, dab say, oh, boy, I'm a dabby. Yeah, dear to Anna.
There's Mr. Yao Achievement.
Oh, Charlie.
Viewers, listeners,
thank you.
No, but Coach,
the man is back.
Coach, what's here?
Now go deep.
You need to make me announce.
That's right.
That after, you know, the dance, Charlie, you see the part where y'all come out today.
Come on. Look, y'all do it for one side. I say, hey, do more. You see? If you were not there,
Charlie, you've missed
to see it yourself. Clean, Charlie. Look, you should have been there to see it.
All powers were there.
But look, you made us proud. That
clean.
Yeah, man.
Who moves? Chede. Down.
Today he's a man of few words.
The way you could look into the eye of your wife,
man of few words,
and see the beauty into the future.
Oh, Charlie.
The BBF. Body, face, and form.
Nice one.
Look, time now, you almost said there's this video clip of myself and the wife.
I think that was one of the highlights.
Look, that video is trend.
Yeah. I think that was one of the highlight moments of
that time. Now, you see, I reach where the guy they play the trumpet where. Yeah. The way I just stepped in, Mrs. Yajemita, we do some steps.
Yeah,
Charlie, it was super fantastic.
Charlie.
Wow, Charlie.
Inflation.
Listen, I just spoke to her.
Yeah, before the show.
Now I me catch that baby. I mean,
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
But don't say that here.
No, I can't say that here. But between Mrs. Yao Ajeminta and myself, she clearly understood, and the emphatic promise was that.
It's rough.
Yah will never lie. He will never lack.
It's rough and smooth.
And smooth. He will never lack.
One smooth, one chaff.
It's rough
and smooth. It's rough and smooth. Oh, it's rough and smooth. Oh, it's rough and smooth. Oh, rough. Double smooth, double chaff.
Charlie. Right now, he moved from one to double.
I have told her, God willing, tomorrow, I'm preparing the new dosage. Her consignment, she should consider them delivered. She said, Coach, I can remember a crabby.
Yeah, man.
This mommy and so. Now, me pede esino. Ebesi. Me pede esino. Ebesi.
Besi.
Besi. Yeah, they do shake. Nya kan there.
Yeah.
Amen.
God bless you, young lady.
Amen.
God bless you, young lady. Look,
Charlie.
you've brought absolute joy in the life of our brother. And we've got nothing to say than to thank you. And the good Lord will bless you.
Amen.
Everything that is associated with marriage, every good thing, every blessing, you get your fair portion.
Amen.
Charlie, right now they say, if they right now, if they read the sports for TV, they do so. Let's get into the latest.
Nisanu improper.
No, Charlie, I'm your guy.
Look, Charlie, for those of us who were at the wedding, it was a beautiful event. It was absolutely beautiful. Well planned, properly executed, and the couples, the two of you, Charlie, you lean. The light be a moody chair. Clean.
And the people enjoyed us too.
Clean.
Clean. I mean, the Channel 1 City family.
Yeah. Very beautiful young girl. Very beautiful. Yeah, mama, who bear for Ampakata. On the media, they be can't be the shame. My girls are beautiful.
Come on, your girls are
beautiful.
Yeah, man.
He said, when I'm with my 3 daughters, he said, damn, coach.
Oh, Charlie, man.
Yeah. Only me vina mama humba ye ferro.
Amen.
Now, on said there was the one be a aquanikai. Yes, he obobo.
The number of children, the number of cutting the kids. 3.
Yeah. So that means 3.
No, but why you to turn down God's gift? I said when God, you for take now square.
You for take him, Charlie.
We are so grateful. Wherever she is, we say God bless her.
Amen. Charlie, for the YouTube guys too, they do them own thing for you.
We are here because of the blasphemy.
Coach, let me take some of the
today I will tell people why we didn't sign heavy renown.
Okay, relax for
you should have been our coach.
Nice one. Make
I read the message here.
Read. Okay. Charlie, he too.
Read.
Okay, so yeah, Charlie, the guys are super excited to have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Abeku to the chop straight bullet for one side.
Oh, Sabotage.
They say Abeku, you are next.
Oh, when
you're shining
to shining.
Shining brother.
Head ahead.
Okay. They say coach can misbehave. Okay.
Misbehave.
Absu duo. Action. That's Hammond Gabriel.
Oh yeah, Gabriel Hammond. I remember Gabriel Hammond. Yeah.
You follow Gabriel.
Yeah.
The relevant issue says new mixture, new soluble solutes and solution. Oh, Charlie.
Tell those people on YouTube. Place your order. Place your order for the consignment. What my one come for consignment? Look.
Charlie.
You were top clients. Listen, the damn clients they do hard.
Charlie, but this guy.
Also do what dance. The clients are top.
Like a Desical say, yow, may you grow some hair. May your wife braid your corner row.
Oh, Charlie.
But the head now, Charlie, the head now. Oh, Charlie guy.
Charlie.
The head now.
No, but the people, they mess up. Like, is Abeku married or okay? We won't get to that. Guys, let's get talking. Oh, sorry, coach. Apologies. No, apologies. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Charlie. I shall us into the room.
Wanna know what
To make her say,
Jao now what to me. Jao now what to me. Jao now what to me. Abe
Cochito.
Mene soanima soado. Wakogbele ya che o manche yeli aba Yehovah Zebah
Clean.
Wachebo ye wale. Yakogbele he wale gbeni.
Baby.
Nakagbe ka che. Mo fia money ba je wan e ba kumole
Yaman.
Waka jomo wo eh. Waka jomo wo eh. Waka jomo wo eh. Fia no yo jomo wo. Sports Panorama o program ni. Won pop fire shiba me. What program there no fe be no way no. Hani bula aba wo he. Hani wa fa wo gbe ami ya no kwale mi no hani bule ni mi chi aba wo.
Hani kwale.
Black Stars coach.
Truth.
It's mo small e ba coach team.
Hey.
Osimosi. Fia money ba dimo gbe no. Ne ba chi Black Stars coach egbe. Wo kale ba tana. Ya ke ene she former she lagba.
I see.
Nika okwe na hi ahihwe money baba.
Hey, disgrace.
Nika okwe na hi ahi ni Zebad ye wo gbe fine wo hi ahwe shi kokoko. O money je aye jibo no ta no fe ni tuma aye wo ka ye yes gba me ye Zebad gba me chio ye jame. Chio he. Was small committee ko na ba leg criteria na ba ho leg na the meeting criteria nya ji anye he me
Enter the realm.
nya ka hi ahihwe mo e ba ni na wo mo yo what Zebad ke what Kenya kitchen o money ole akechin o ye anokwale your Black Stars coaching issue ne o jemo e
Esa akeshi abazi.
me say o mo jo aka wa na wa hanela o mo no ye anokwale Black Stars jemo e me nobody will sabotage Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams say, "Esmo Ghana, a love Ghana. Ghana can't he."
Yeah, he loves Ghana. Ghana is on his heart.
No fiake obashwe Idi hiashie obale kura. Zebat kaboba dili. Zebat kaboba dili.
More fire.
America womba.
Yeah.
Canada won yake jile. No like Zebat di money nyo. He ashisho money di he ashisho mo. Eko ni nango kokoko. Oto adwele yakweje.
Me say wanna know what to make it.
Jao now what to Jao now what to me.
Hallelujah.
Jao now what to me. You are jaw of fame.
Jomo.
You are jaw of fame. And it's slot. You are jaw.
Hey.
Slaughter.
I forget how to say.
Slot is being slaughtered. The slaughtering of slaughter is slaughtered. Hey.
Charlie.
Demi brought shiny brother four. He's the fourth.
He be foreign shiny brother.
Yes. Slaughtering, I'm not shit. One mommy boss, Bernard Avre, ball on to me count.
Bro.
Says the Liverpool supporters now. Oh, God, I'm no
Them more they hide.
I'm a forwarder. Liverpool supporters, I'm a forwarder.
Oh my hell.
Check out one hata.
That's one way then.
Hata. Just one more hata. Light. 420.
Light.
Esi efede Mohamed Salah ni ma se. Wala na egu eni ma se. Salah no. Or your Egyptian king. Now the land of the Egypt no. Civilization for crow. War king epede egu n'eni ma se. Wala na oni begu ase. Ye derade ase. What da yo washing.
Yeah.
Ake program ne ehi ehwe kokoko. No ba you how you ye me jele. Ye no kwale me ye Yesu gba me. Amen.
Amen. Okay. You can join the conversation 0539986 996 0539986 996. That's the WhatsApp line. you're watching us on YouTube, you can also leave your thoughts over there. Feel free, and I'll be glad to rate them. Let's get talking. Let's start off from the doorsteps of the GFA, the Black Stars, who is coming in next to lead the team to the 2026
My
World
boss
Cup.
has responded to the prayers. But I love that. Our Liverpool, no one, Liverpool, no, we don't want to. And Liverpool, our Liverpool, my boss is suffering. My boss can no longer suffer. Bernard Kokoable can no longer suffer. Never, as a fan of Liverpool, never. Slotto, you better go away. Slotto. You better go away. Take your shiny hair and go away from Liverpool. People are suffering. Shiny hair, and go away from Liverpool. Yes, Amen.
So that was one additional part.
Top. My boss has said, pray for us. To pray for Liverpool.
Take your shiny head and go away.
Where from this shiny head?
And you know the thing about him,
They've never been coached by a shiny head coach before.
When I listen to him speak after that game, that performance, like he did all over the place. Charlie, he's not explaining nothing. Like,
let's take your shiny head and
go away.
We'll get into that a bit later, but I want us to start off with the Black Stars.
Yes.
And I mean, this week has been very busy for, like I said, the GFA Executive Council members, sports journalists, and even from the ordinary Ghanaian out there. You had some of the Vox Pop, you had some of the people reacting, and these are people, look, who have the interest of the team at heart. You can actually tell from what they said to us when we hit the street. There's been several names running around. Today, I even saw one Spanish coach. A lot of names in the last, I think from Tuesday to now, right? But I think somewhere around Wednesday, we had the information that the GFA had settled, reportedly, on 3 candidates, all of whom are Portuguese. Paulo Bento, one, Carlos Queiroz, and then Fernando Santos, as the 3 coaches that the GFA had settled on. That's according to the reports that we had. The minister's last words, when we asked him about the coaching situation, was what he said to Frema Edunyame, that latest by Friday, Monday, or Bernard, right? Mm-hmm. We should have our coach.
Yeah. Latest by Monday.
Yeah, he didn't say who is coming in. And if you pay attention to what has been running through across all the media space, lots of people were tipping Paulo Bento as the new coach. I don't know why. Why they settled on that decision, I think we are yet to know. Earlier today, we heard that it's going to Carlos Queiroz. If that is true too, we are yet to know. But I just want to start off with you.
You want to know officially?
Officially, yeah. Just want to start off with you, coach. That in all of this, I think we need to get this settled as soon as possible.
Sure.
Because the days are not waiting for anybody. I don't think that the rest of the 47 teams that are heading to the World Cup have found themselves in this situation.
No.
I think it's just Ghana. Because
only Ghana.
if you monitor, even with BBC was even reporting about that. They did a profiling of all the 48 teams. When you read and you get to the Black Stars,
no coach.
That's worrying. Very worrying for a country that would want to go to the World Cup and go and do well using the terms that we normally hear from the GFA. Because I don't think that we are going in there to go and win it. Good. He thinks differently. Yes, and that we should be hopeful. This was his last words. We don't have a coach, and this would continue to derail the team's preparations. Because already we are dealing with players on the sidelines. Kudus was the latest to have joined the list of players that will be missing, right? This coach would have to be named as soon as possible so that we know what we are doing next with. Because look, you take out that Mexico friendly, which I think is useless.
It's a friendly that I'm going to ask the minister
Good.
to go into deep down today.
Yeah.
There are certain things I'm hearing on that friendly. You wait, I'll come there.
The coach has just wills to deal with. And I think that whoever is being named to play that friendly against Wolves, 98% or 90 now of that squad would be what will be heading to the USA, Canada and Mexico.
Apart from a player being injured,
yes,
everybody who
would be going.
Go with.
Coach, talk to me. I don't know from and your sources,
yes.
and if you want to add it to the 3 names I put out, Bento, Santos, and Kyrgios.
First and foremost, Ghanaians should understand that those who have been given the task to search for the coach for the Black Stars are not worthy to be trusted.
The track record is not looking good.
It is not looking good. Because at the end of the day, they will not ask the proper questions in narrowing it down to whoever they want to choose.
Okay.
So if you sit on the ESCO, it doesn't give you the license to be part of the decision making in choosing a coach for the Black Stars. Keto Kreku is not a coach. He knows nothing about coaching.
He's a GF president.
Achi, Dr. Randy Abe, all those ESCO members, the vice president of the Ghana Food, they know nothing about coaching. They've all got their certified profession for which they are specialists in those areas.
Yeah.
It doesn't cut across. They been given the honor to go through the coaching CV and go to the next step of asking the very important practical and technical question, having the plain body of the Black Stars in mind. Because again, these were the same people who took the decisions on all the previous coaches that have been chosen for the Black Stars.
Yep.
And none of them, those coaches chosen, none of them, their philosophy, none were in agreement.
So from Charles Kobna Kono to now, to Otuado?
Yes.
So in the
Otuado, to Milo, to
Chris
Hughton.
Yeah.
Their philosophy or the identity of the football they play completely contradicted the quality of our players. These same people again have been given the opportunity to choose who the next coach of the Black Stars is. And I've always asked myself, it was not so during the days of Kwesi Nyantakyi. So if you look at the era of Kwesi Nyantakyi, I think we got most of our coaches' decisions spot on.
Yeah.
Because in that era, the late Uncle Ben Kofi, the late Coach Sam Ade, Nyamibak Oti Francis Akenting, Oti, these were people who formed the technical directorate of the Ghana Football Association. And you know the beauty of it? They were all coaches in their own right.
Okay, so that helped.
So no wonder Avant-Garde was given the nod, because I remember in that interview, the technicians, the coaches that sat in that interview, the sort of questions that were posed to Avant-Garde, he answered them, and you could clearly see that this guy is the right person. All those who, when the committee that search for Otuado was put up, did you see any coach in that committee?
Nope.
Rather, we had lawyers, businessmen, bank administrators. And they actually gave us Otuado. Gabi, as we speak today, who are those interviewing, or who are those who've gone through the CV of those coaches? Are the coaches coming down for the interview? And if yes, who will be the technical men sitting on that panel or on that table to interact? You see,
but if they've got Winfred Schaefer there as part
forget
of
what they are all fired.
No, I'm saying that
Winfred Schaefer and co are all fired as we speak. What are they doing there?
But I think that he would have to bring
Schaefer
a technical eye to whatever they're looking at.
Schaefer cannot. He doesn't understand the identity of our players, because if he did, under him and Otuado, our team will not be playing this bad. Is Shefa still in this country? If it's in this country, at whose expense?
Yes.
Then Honorable Kofi Idi Adams Sebi is sleeping on the job.
In fact, I saw an update from...
Yeah,
who is
what is he doing here?
Yeah.
Kudofianu says that we should give him the job interim.
We should give him the job.
We should give the job to Shefa.
He says, and I quote, we don't have time.
We are not serious.
Kudofianu calls for technical director Shefa to lead Black Stars temporarily.
I'm shocked it came from a very elite sports person like Kudofianu. With a Shefa. He was not working when we brought him, two of us.
Yeah. He's been away for a while.
For a while? When he came, what are you trying to tell me that he did not contribute to how bad our team was and our Tuado? Is that what Kudofianu is telling, or is that what we are being told? What is he doing? Who is paying his bills? Are the taxpayers still going to pay with a Shefa and Paul?
What I know is that the GFA handles that.
No, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
the GFA does not pay Shefa.
It will come from the ministry.
We were told by the minister that all those backroom stuff are paid by the ministry.
No, I'm saying that because the GFA never gave an update, and Bernard, you can correct me if I'm wrong. On where the money will come from, because reportedly we heard that word. He's being paid 65,000.
You see,
it's the ministry that
you see the problem. We can afford to have Shefa to interview our next coach, but we cannot afford to have Otia Kenten, a renowned CAF instructor, to be part of this. Look, Oti has got immense experience. Why am I mentioning Oti? Because there's no Coach Ade, there's no Uncle Ben Kofi.
Okay,
they are no more. But if you want an experienced person, somebody who is proven, somebody who has done it before, and Oti is there and he's not being used, and we are thinking about Shefa. Mina you all Shefa. What is he going to do there? There are so many things that we cannot say here today. So you see, already the process in choosing the next coach has a problem.
So
because the same mistake that Ketokreku and Co they've made, they are repeating the same thing. So if we are going to fly all of them, or we are going to do even Zoom with each and every one of them, who are those asking the very technical questions? Looking at the philosophy of Carlos Queiroz, the Santos man and the Bento, which of them fit the identity of the Black Stars?
They are defensive-minded coaches.
They are defensive-minded coaches.
Very defensive.
Our team has shown that we don't know how to defend.
Yeah.
The moment you force this team to defend, you are going to be playing a system that's going to stifle the progress of our team in attacking sense.
And that's why I think the strength of the team lies.
You understand?
Yeah.
We want a coach that will play to our strength. That is why for me, I am so pissed that due to some diabolic orchestration by certain people at the FA, Heavy Rena is not taking us to the World Cup. I'm telling you honestly.
How so?
You understand?
Yeah.
Heavy Rena showed interest in this job. I'm telling you today.
Okay. And what happened?
And I'm saying the diabolic orchestration by certain people is the reason why the man is not taking us to the World Cup. He was coming not in the short term, in the long term. I'll take you to the World Cup and I will target the next two AFCON. I believe it's been so many years.
But what would have happened with his marriage with
Saudi
Arabia?
We want those people to come clear before we break the news. Okay. How come? How come was the man told that he will be paid 50,000 when the paying masters have agreed to give the man the 150,000 that he wanted? No more. You see, people are so greedy and selfish when it comes to our Black Stars. Adia edaya nyaya kumaso. Nini wafe wa noni. Nini wafe wa noni. Nini wafe wa noni. Me kome kabal kome. Ame kwame yake ame timele. Ame kwa time for business. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, you see, they are not talking about giving a job to Bento, Santos, or Queiroz on a long-term basis.
Yeah.
We had the opportunity. I'm stating on record. We had the opportunity to have given the job to Heavy Rena.
Full time.
He will take us to the World Cup, and he will stay for the next two AFCON.
Yeah.
If you are there and you contributed in that man not taking the, you should bow down your head in shame. Why did you go and tell the man that you will give the man 50,000 when the man has requested for 150,000 for 4 months?
But wait, is Heavy worth 50,000?
A shock!
Based on his body of work,
a shock!
What he's done in African football.
Look,
and maybe
I am shocked. Now, Otto had to crowd 50,000. Now, Heavy now.
No, to be honest, I think that's.
And when you have people who should know better, people who have caused this mess.
Yeah.
Being the one orchestrating or diabolically telling the man that they'll give, when the man who paid the money, the paying master is telling you that, look, give him the 150,000. Do you think Carlos Queiroz will take less than 100,000?
If I don't think any of the 3 coaches will take less than that.
You understand?
Yeah.
But they are coming on the short term. We had the opportunity to give the job to somebody who is well established, someone who has always been dying
to coach Ghana. Yeah.
Was Heavy Renard contacted? Yes, Gabi, you know that for a fact. Why is it not among the 3 shortlisted people? Because the day when he gave them the ultimatum, I'm waiting for you for 3 days. Bring me a contract and let me go through.
Okay.
So that I'll show my commitment. Because I have a meeting with the people who has employed me to take them to the World Cup. My contract is due. But it is so short a time. The Ghana has got proper quality than Saudi Arabia. I'm sure
so Renard looks at the quality in the Black Stars
and says, "What I can make history with this thing, than with the Saudi team." We're given the opportunity to go and come back. For me, I will continue to pray against anybody who stand in the progress of Ghana. But anybody who went back to tell Heavy Renard that will give him 50,000. Look, God will never forgive that person. I'm telling you honestly.
Coach,
because what we've gotten to, this is our heart that people are joking with. People are joking with our souls. Is
that to say that there is no U-turn on the?
No, but as we speak, there's no U-turn. If there's U-turn, it will only come after the World Cup.
So we're sticking to the
because Heavy Renard is committed to the Saudi team till the World Cup ends.
Okay.
So if they get booted out today, his contract comes to an end. Maybe then, but Jesus Christ. What would have been a better option? What would have been a better option? Gabi, bring Carlos Queiroz or Bento or Santos for a short term, or give the job to Heavy Renard, short, medium, and long term.
Okay.
What would have been the better option?
I think I'll go for Renard.
The qualifiers to the next AFCON start in September.
Yeah. In fact, the next AFCON is in.
No more.
Next
you want to go for a third term for the world. We are telling His Excellency John Dramani Man with all humility, Papa. Ghana as a country, we spent money on the normalization. We've not even gone one full cycle. Some of us will not allow Keto Kreku to go for a third term and see Wakromha. It will never happen. You think you can monopolize? Listen.
No way, but the football delegates have.
Who are those football delegates? That is why our game is suffering. That is why our game is the way it is. If they think they can decide.
And I'm saying that. Yeah, Yao and myself were at the Congress. Aprom. And
Gabi,
we were not allowed into that.
You know something?
That was
Gabi.
124. Yeah, all right.
There was nothing.
Approving.
There was nothing genuine about that conference that took place at Prom. What are you afraid of? You see, could this thing have been done in another country? Every civilized and modern country.
Okay.
You've been given the opportunity to do 2 times. Once.
He says he needs 12 to fix the football.
He will need 16 years and yet 12. Near 4th term. 16 years and yet 12. For me, I know that if they really want to save our football, he needs to exit after his. But give us the chance to grade you after 8 years.
Yeah.
If you cannot perform in 8 years, what makes you think you can perform in another 4 years?
Yeah. So you know.
What makes you think that if you were to give you an extra 4 years, you change the fortunes of our game? If you couldn't change it in 8 years, 8 years and 4 added years, which one is better or which one is longer? You couldn't do the change in 8 years. What makes you think? What makes you think that in 4 added years you can change it? Ebe gukra, ebe fite kra kodoto. Wọ́n pa me fai. Wọ́n pa me fai wa denche. No more. Look at our team. You said when you went through BBC, Ghana no coach. Yeah. Who calls them?
GFA.
The GFA calls them. The GFA calls them. And they keep doing these things. They keep doing these things. Nobody's calling them to order. Now they've gone and our coach. Coach. Okay. When we're telling you to sack Otto, you say you won't sack him. One man alone, one man told the whole country, yeah. And if you look at the weight of that young man, Hatta. Where is Otto now? Who told him to sack him? Who then told him to go and sack the man? So why was he stopping us from going further with our team?
Yeah.
Like you've destroyed our team. So what the best you can do is to give the technocrat the opportunity to interview the coach. Don't go and sit there as GFA chairman. Don't go and sit there as GFA vice chairman. Don't go and sit there as Fred Achi. Don't go and sit there as Dr. Randy Abbey. Don't go and sit there as anybody. You don't know coaching. Many coaches, Professor Minta, somebody like Masawu Didi Dramani has got proper experience. Put him on the panel. Let him assess the coaches. Then we know actually they have been working with our players. Mm-hmm. They have a clear idea of the brand of football we play. Can imagine Oti Akintin sitting on that panel, interviewing Carlos Kudus. He telling them, you know what? I made Michael Essien and Sule Mutari. I was one of those coaches who make them who they are. Those boys are the standard of our team. What is it that you bring on board to make Kudus, to make Isayaku better replica of Michael Essien? Tell me, based on your identity, how is Isayaku going to express himself?
Okay.
Technical decisions. Then you listen to
some of the questions you would ask.
Of course.
And
what system are you going to play? If you look at it, what is the best system? Is it about you? Because you see, fundamentally, what they cannot come and do is to come and not play to the strength of the team.
Okay.
Because we don't have time. I've always cited the example of Avram Grant. When he came, he was given less than 50 days or less than 2 months to coach the team to the AFCON.
Yeah. He played to the tune of the score.
What did he? No, he attempted going a back three. You remember?
Yeah.
And we were well off by 3-1 against Senegal. And I remember very well, this one of the Black Stars players themselves told me, they went back to say, Papa, you have clearly defined our roles. But within the back three, we don't know how that system is played. Just take us back to our favorite back four and we'll do the job for you. We should have won that AFCON. Mm-hmm. We should have won that AFCON. So I don't expect Carlos Queiroz to come and be defensive. I don't expect Santos to come and be defensive. I don't expect Bento. So per their brand of football, they don't suit our team.
Okay.
So put the technocrat on the panel. Because if I'm seated there, my first question will be, per your system, do you know, are you sure it will bring the best out of our team? If yes, how? Prove to me how. Because I know the qualities of Semenyo. I know the system that Semenyo will flourish in. Mm-hmm. How is our football going? Is Semenyo always going to start the movement deep in our half?
Yeah.
How is he, by the time he get there, he's tired? Are you all?
Okay.
So look, see, even the process, those given the opportunity or those given the license to select the coach is even wrong. It's even wrong. Who are the members on that committee? The ex coach, they are having a meeting. Having a meeting on what?
To find the next coach.
And I'm saying that they are not better suited for that decision.
Coach, let's
put the technocrat on the line.
Yeah, let's
today you can't call somebody with such immense experience like Oti Akinte. Mm-hmm. Look, let me Oti Akinte and Anyantechi, he did it was part of the Djokovic selection.
Yeah.
Oti Akinte, he was part of the Milo selection.
Yeah.
Oti Akinte,
and
he was part of
the
Avram selection.
Yeah.
Oti Akinte, the one who took us when there's this Brazilian coach or they called semi-finals in one of the AFCON. Oti Akinte was part. Uncle Ben Kofi was part. Do you know where Uncle Ben Kofi coached? They gave Ghana a brand, an identity, a philosophy that suited the Ghanaian player. Uncle Ben Kofi in 2002 could boldly say that we are taking that Argentina 2001, was it 2000? That team that played second under 20 to the AFCON in 2022. He saw the future.
Yeah.
Michael Essien could go and express yourself with the Ghanaian identity, the way we play our football. From there, straight, Djokovic and Co came. There was Mariano Barreto, he did it. All these players, all these coaches suited our game. Nya what defensive-minded coaches. Oto ado replica. Akaba na bakwa coach what team. Imeji wo here no come on. Imefa oya. You feel basa ne. Yeah, let our coaches sleep any team at trouble with freedom.
Yeah.
Look, the only way we can do well in the World Cup is to bring a coach that will liberate our boys with freedom. We don't need a coach who will walk into our team and make our boy pimping, canny, buffy, punty, catchy, walk pese.
China. That's a Tatochia.
Catchy. Don't bring such coach. Yeah. Bring a coach that will liberate the team.
Liberation.
You see, we are because the strength of this team are the wingers and the forward man. Semenyo, you understand? Or they say, Jordame, Isaakume. Then you reduce the workload on the defenders. Jiku under pressure, bim bam boom. Don't do that. Coaches in the Kabbalah, defensive-minded coaches, so and they will stifle this team, and we'll be playing against England. We'll be waiting for them to make mistake.
It's kind of
what team make?
We've always been used to.
That is wrong.
As a make mistake, make his empire.
Now we had Milo. We were not only defensively solid.
Yeah. There were days
that we could liberate us. I could just someone.
There were days that
Prince Kevin Prince Watin. Dede Rami Morgan Dede Ayo.
Younger version.
He go to the World Cup though. He go it. No, Ebaya. Dede. Andre. He go it to the World Cup.
That's another.
Yana Mika said he does. Now he go it
in place of Kudus.
Not in place of Kudus.
Okay,
he go it.
So he's part of whether Kudus makes it or not.
Dede go it to the World Cup. Yeah. It's clear because the players that are calling. Dede go it.
I didn't see you adding that.
No, but not Jeremy. What are you anything?
No, but I thought we all agreed that you.
No, you and I didn't agree. Hey. Who agreed? The point I made, if this is some of the players we are going to call, the day is better than some of them.
Okay. Coach, let me take you out store, right?
Well, coach is not low.
Coach is not really a big fan of all the three. I mean, I still want us to go with the three candidates, the shortlisted ones. He's not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
You have constantly called for an attacking coach for this team because of
the players we've got.
Liberating some of these players to go onto the pitch and be free. Be an attacking team. Clearly, in the last few years, we've not been too good defensively. In fact, the strength of the team, I think, has always been the attack. You've been digging up the numbers around these numbers. I think that would somehow settle with one of these names.
Oh, of course. I mean, once the short list came from credible sources and credible quarters, yes, you have to believe it to a very large extent. And Carlos Queiroz, Fernando Santos, Paulo Bento, are these guys the names that ideally, or in an ideal situation, I would love retirement. I would love to have them.
Not too far away like that.
I would love to have them coach the Black Stars. No, but context matters.
Okay,
and the context is we have 62 days to the World Cup. 62 days to the World Cup, and so there isn't enough time. So time is of the essence, top level essence.
Okay,
that's one. Number two, we are going to play a competition which has a knockout format attached to it, and so we cannot necessarily overly be looking at building a squad more or less for the long term. That's why when it comes to the head coaching hire, that's why I honestly believe that the coach that comes in should be on a short-term basis, just for the World Cup. You come, you do the job. Wherever we get to in the World Cup, we get to it. We come back home. Then you move.
You don't care about the body of work that would happen.
Then we go for a long-term option.
Okay.
To build something sustainable that can carry us to the next phase of this Black Star squad, or the next phase of the Black Stars, which has a lot of young players coming through. That is right. And in that sense, you can build something sustainable where you can win consistently.
Yeah, I'm coming. That is right. Okay. But that did not also mean that if we have the coach now who can do immediate and long term, we should employ him.
But now, which coach would fit the long term?
The one they sabotage. They want the sabotage. And the sabotage the move.
I honestly believe
they sabotage the move. I'm putting it on record.
I honestly believe that if Hervé Renard is given the job, it should be on a long-term basis, not now, because and even Hervé Renard, it wouldn't work in his favor.
No, he wanted to come now and stay in the long term, which is a better option than just giving it to short term and then go look for another long term. He wanted to say, he said, I'm coming now, but I'll stay for the long term. So you know what? Give me this amount of money after the World Cup. Then after we come and sit down and negotiate the long-term contract.
Because even Hervé Renard, is he the best for the long term?
Oh, of course.
If you look at his body of work, if you look at his body of work, is he really the best for the long term?
Are you talking about his identity or what he's done?
His identity.
We saw him with Zambia; they were free flowing.
I'm talking about.
We saw him with Cote d'Ivoire; they were free flowing. We saw him with the free flowing.
As a long term,
of course,
option for the Black Stars.
A long term option.
Oh, long term, because if you look at this,
long term will be how long?
Maybe 4 years. Because if you look at his body of work, it doesn't go beyond 3 years, 2 years.
Yeah, he's not spent a lot of time.
Yeah, it doesn't go beyond 2 years. So he does well at a tournament. Yeah. And after that, there is nothing much.
He plays qualifiers.
You get it.
He played qualifiers. He won. With the Zambians, he played the qualifier that he won.
Yeah. Yes,
and all those were 2 years. That's what I'm
that's just one cycle for a tournament. That I'm saying that you build something sustainable to win consistently beyond just one cycle.
We cannot win consistently.
And in that sense, I don't think Hervé Renard fits that bill. That's why I'm okay with the short-term option. Then you hire a coach who can stay with the Black Stars for at least a 4-year cycle. Who can do a job in terms of building a team that can win on a
How confident are
level.
you that the GFA will look at Hervé and give him a 4-year contract? Are you saying it based on what they've done with Otto and a few other coaches in the last couple of years?
Like the best
handing long-term contract
to a coach is option to extend by a 3rd year. So based on your performance, then the 4th year will come in. No coach, no country in the modern era will take 4 years, boom, like that.
And Otto's was what? 3?
3. Yeah.
2 extension by
year. And the thing is, back to your question. So, am I happy about the list? No, I'm not happy. They are not inspiring names that will get me jumpy. But at the end of the day, what I do like is the fact that, and I'm praying that they make it a short-term option.
Okay.
If it's short-term, I'm okay with it. Just for the World Cup. I'm okay with it. And what I like about this squad, this short list of coaches that they've made or they've named reportedly is that, one, they all have an identity. They all come in with a set level of identity.
Yeah, and it cuts across.
All
the 3.
And on top of that, we all know that they are defensive-minded coaches. But the defensive-minded style of play is different from country to country.
Okay.
So I like the fact that all of them are from Portugal because they have a similar style of defensive play.
Oh, I get a point.
So I'm okay with it.
Okay.
The fact that, one, they come with a set level of identity. We know that they are all defensive-minded coaches. Number 2, they are all defensive-minded coaches who come from a certain coaching tree on how to play a defensive style of game. I like it. And on top of that, they are all accomplished in their own right. Because Carlos Queiroz was the assistant manager for Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson. That's one. He was the head coach of Real Madrid during the Galacticos era. Just recently, 2021, he coached Egypt to get to the AFCON final.
Yeah.
They lost to Senegal.
Very defensive.
At the end of the day, it's a tournament.
But it will not suit our players.
It will suit our players.
He's got Iran to 3 World Cups.
To 3 World Cups. Yeah. It will suit our players because at the end of the day, one, you are missing Kudus. You're already, even when Kudus was in the picture, you were struggling to have a fluid build-up consistently. Blame Otoado for that. But now, if you bring in a defensive-minded head coach, because there isn't enough time, you just have to go with the obvious.
But yeah, you know
play
that
counter-attacking football.
As coaches, you spend more time teaching defensive organization than attacking.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
And
that
we don't have the time to accommodate that. And that's my problem.
That's what, coach, you didn't.
And that is not the
strength
strength of the team.
Yeah, coach. No, I'm saying that.
So he's
building
up
because
of the tournament, right?
We'll have to play at counter-attacking football,
Yeah. So
which suits all the three coaches that we have.
So that's why he builds his argument.
You see,
Because it's the World Cup.
It doesn't suit the players.
But it suits the players because coach, it suits the players because at the end of the day, what have I been consistently saying over the years when it comes to our front line? All of them are speedy guys.
Yeah.
Joseph Paintel, Antoine Semenyo, Kamaldeen Suleimana, Fatah Wishahaku, Brandon Thomas Asante, Enyaki Williams. All of them are speedy.
Very speedy.
Ibrahim Osman, Osman Bukari. All of them very speedy. So it will suit the style of play and it will suit the players. The only important question that I have when it comes to this whole setup is the player or the players who consistently be able to deliver that long pass to those guys. No, just like Kojo Asamoah used to do for Asamoah Gyan. 2010 AFCON, we saw it. We've seen it consistently from Kojo Asamoah. Those passes, that's where the question is. Aside that, I'm okay with the list of coaches that have been shortlisted in the interim. Long term, no. But in the interim, I'm okay with it.
You see, you made mention of Kudus Asamoah. I can boldly say the unleashing or the outlets of that team in 2010 and at the World Cup was centered around him.
Yeah.
This team don't have anybody like that. This team don't have anybody like that. Not even Thomas Partey is in the mood of the Kudus Asamoah way of, and he was playing in the number 10 position, and number 10 who was fairly deep in our half. Nobody is like Asamoah Gyan in this team. So if you play in that manner, you're not going to get. We saw the young man in the game against Austria. You think if that was the baby jet, all those two balls against that Danso, fair net.
You mean Prince Edukobi?
They were all going to be net.
But in that same Austria game,
and those balls were coming from the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Those long passes came from Ati. It didn't come from anybody in the middle of the park.
That's also an option.
The point, you see, the point is that you cannot have your goalkeeper being the one, and that was not even a counter-attack. It was a goalkeeper, then boom. That's not counter-attacking.
It has
so
to start
this team, as we
from
speak,
the back,
lack the element to play as a proper counter-attacking team.
No, but
that's what those coaches bring.
But Gabi, just a quick one before Abeku comes in. You see, we can vary it, the counter-attack, we can vary it in the sense that we do not necessarily have to always be dependent on someone to deliver a cross-field pass or a long pass, a pass from deep.
Yeah.
You can have a situation where you can counter-attack through quick transitions.
Exactly.
And in that game against Austria,
transition.
It should be the Germany one.
The Germany one.
Yeah, he slows things out a lot of times.
Antoine Semenyo is running into space. He has given you the ball. He's running into space. Push it, and for him to carry the ball on. He didn't. He rather turn and turn again, and he killed the move. But 4 days afterwards, we saw that Antoine Semenyo in action against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Look at the quick movement. Then he got the ball, swung in the cross. Ellen Haaland has the ball. There's a goal. What was it, Ryan Shecky? Yes, he and Ryan Shecky exchange quick passes. A ball is played into space. He runs into that space.
The box.
He gets it. He scores a goal.
You get it. We don't have the men to do that.
We have the men to do that, and it begins with benching Jordan Ayew. Yeah. Bench him. Have him start from the bench. Let him come in when we have a lead that we are trying to protect, because you are playing counter-attacking football. Get the win, protect that lead. And then by protecting that lead, you bring in Jordan Ayew, who will come and slow things down, slow the pace down. First things first. Frustrate the opposing team. Get free kicks, which will further frustrate the opposing team, and give Ghana the chance to be able to score even more goals through set pieces. So you can attack it different ways. But I look at it and I look at my options, and per the short list, these candidates, they are giving me 2010 vibes. They are giving me 2010 vibes. Not necessarily as in how we will perform.
Yeah.
But the way we will attack it, you see, it is clear that we will be
limited goals and very defensive at the back.
Okay. And I'm saying that this our team under defensive organization mindset will break.
Coach, let me give you this quick example, right?
Let me see.
And I'll give you that example, building it on Yao's point.
That's right.
He makes a point about looking at the tournament, the World Cup, and then the candidates that we've listed.
That's right.
The last World Cup we had in Qatar.
That's right.
Everybody was talking about that performance against South Korea as our best game.
And I thought that was one of our worst games.
Okay, fair enough. In terms of like our build up and all of that, because they could tell what Otto wanted to do with the team, transition and all of that, so they're counter-attacking. I think that's what maybe he wants to say, that probably will be the way the team would play.
Yes.
And that these candidates that we've listed.
Coach rightly mentioned that it is easy to
because with that team
defensive system.
It is more difficult to coach.
No, because with that performance, I think it was the defensive lapses, the lack of concentration that actually caused. We should have won that game.
Yeah.
In fact, we should have not allowed South Korea to have scored 2 goals.
We are going to the tournament with a makeshift backline, a backline that you cannot put on incessant pressure on. They will collapse. So what I am saying is that if Carlos Queiroz were going to come in,
I think he should be given
with 5 months. Of course, of the 3, I will give the job to him.
To Queiroz.
Yes.
Yeah.
With 5 months, then I know that he will have the time to rehearse with the boys, get them to understand the chemistry, and get them when to take that responsibility, when to transfer the responsibility to, and the communication. See, when you are defending, Gabi, a lot goes into defending.
Yeah.
The level of communication is even top notch than when you are attacking.
And then sustaining it for 90 minutes.
That is it. So what I am saying is that I will go for a coach who will play to the strength of the team. Because when the team is playing to its strength, we all defend, we all attack. I know that when the ball is here, it's my responsibility. But when you form a defensive code or a defensive network with the boys, and they are to now get to understand the off and on the ball movement of the team defensively or in attacking sense, they get confused.
Okay.
They get very confused.
Right.
And that and as a coach, you more or less have to micromanage them. Micromanage. This is not the club side though. This is a national team. And we have all said that the man will have, are you listening?
Yeah.
The man will have only one proper game
against Wolves
to work with them.
Yeah.
The Mexico game that we are talking about to be a very useless friendly game. I want to plead with my minister, Honorable Kofi Idi.
You want him to cancel it?
No.
Okay,
Kofi,
to do what?
I'm pleading with you. Get the contract of that game
and look
from
into
the Ghana
it.
football. Some people called me. In fact, I've spoken to people who brought the deal. I am saying that from what they told me, we have accepted to play that game with local players because of the money involved.
No,
As for the schedule, so why accept?
Because they want to give the local boys a chance
Agreed.
to be able to
There's
also
nothing
show
wrong
their
with that.
talent.
So what
Because
I am saying is,
it's happening outside of
you
FIFA.
are going to take these local boys to go and be playing against the first team of Mexico. Most of their players are internally based. Listen to the point I'm making.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's make them. Let's try and make
major
focus.
players. Most of them won't be available for that game.
And they've done it before.
Because the season will still be in
Yeah, exactly. And they've done it before.
I'm making a humble plea to the minister not to cancel the game, but to call for the contract because the money involved is huge. You see, we are raising money. So we will not allow anybody to take our team to Mexico and go and make free money.
Okay, fair
so
enough.
we need the minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, let the Ghana Football Association present the contract to you. What I am hearing, I'm not saying it's true, but what I'm hearing is it's $1.2 million.
For just that game?
For just that game. If that was the
for
figure.
just the Mexico game?
I'm telling you, my brother, that is the figure I was told. Now, I don't want to confirm it to be true, but I'm pleading with my minister to call for the details of that game. And let's see how much, because if you are taxing people in Chatawale and Co can go and dish out $100,000, nobody will take my team to Mexico, whether local or foreign, and go and make over $1.2 million unaccounted for. Today we speak. All the friendly games that have been played under this GFA, have you ever seen the amount of money involved?
No.
Is that right?
Nope.
Is that right?
Nope. Okay.
So what are we talking about? And
Let me-
we had journalists in this country persistently, consistently hammering that we needed to see that money.
Yeah.
The Jamafa Commission did say that our team, you see, there was time I was calling on His Honorable Kofi Idi Adams to bring out the breakdown of the previous friendly games we play. We never saw the light of day.
Yeah.
I am again sitting
that
here.
was the Unity Cup.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sitting. Did you not make money from that?
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
Where is the money? Where is the money?
Coach,
naturally, where is the money?
Okay.
It's the Black Stars. Where is the money? You are taxing people to raise fund. When there's money somewhere, we don't see the details of the money. We don't see the breakdown of the money. Who does that? So what I'm saying is that, and it's a genuine call. And I trust Honorable Kofi Idi Adams that once I'm sitting on Sports Panorama and making this humble appeal, no more Idi, me go fight. No more me go fight wa adenche. Mexico game cheni yo me de chebibio. That's what I was told. And I said the only person who can verify this is my honorable minister, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams. No more call for the contract. We can raise some money from that game and help fund the Blasters to the next World Cup.
Okay.
Be ane watch mo bala bala. One favor, okay, Blasters fe bala bala. Bala bala no abaye. Keke mo keke wati me take a iska free.
Charlie, heat. Let me take some messages and I'll come to Bernard. He wraps up on Black Stars conversation. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and talk Kudus real quick. I mean, still around the Black Stars, but just quick thoughts on that.
I don't know what is wrong with.
Let me take this messages here from the WhatsApp console. This one says Team Sports, on a more serious note, this GFA over the period have Sports Ghana football. 62 days to the World Cup. We are talking about coach for Ghana. How from day one this GFA knew that they were doing what they were doing with Ghana football.
Amen shall come to pass.
Okay. He says hashtag dissolve the GFA now with UCL. The Bavarians are on the move to show the world what they have. Daniel Harris Nado from Hachu. Okay. Let me take this message. It says, coach is just a vibe. Okay. I think as a country, we are paying for what we did to Kwesi Nyanthechi. Maybe it's just primacy bias, but I'll choose Kwesi's administration in spite of all the ills over this current Kets administration. Kets has really failed Ghana football. Powerfully from Mashali Boche. Says, guys, I knew Kets was going to fail the very day he had an interview on Joy FM after his election as the FA president. He's okay, I can't say this on radio. Okay, calling me Mr. Nketia. My name is Gabi Ofe. It says, my question is, would they have sacked Otto if he drew against Germany or he won that friendly? If yes, then what stopped them from sacking him when he failed to qualify for the AFCON? I don't think the GFA people are taking we Ghanaians serious. Felix from Ibri. Okay, he says, I agree with coach. Okay, no, he says, Heavy Renard is not who we think he is. He's past his prime. Okay, I think... Raymond Decoder Inside Community 4 says, we need Callum Hudson-Odoi and the DIU at the World Cup. The messages are lots of them on the WhatsApp console and a lot also on YouTube. Bernard, your thoughts on, you've been picking some reports, right?
Yeah,
from our deep sources.
I'm getting some exclusive from a very important source. I think it is looking more like Carlos Queiroz.
Okay, so that's the question I was going to ask Bernard. Bernard, just talk to me about what you've been picking up from the doorsteps of the GFA, who we are kneeling towards and think that we might have our coach on Monday. The sports minister says Monday latest. So Monday, whether it's at dawn or in the evening, we should have our coach and see what we can do with the squad, what he can do with the squad.
We have our coach already.
Oh, we do? Who is that?
It's yet to be officially announced by the...
Is it Bento?
By the Football Federation.
Is it Bento?
Because
you know what to ask.
Before the list was given, the three, government had thought of a certain range that he's capable of paying or footing. So we have our coach already. Now, what the FA seemed to look for in these three named was someone who can stabilize the team and get it well structured. We have not been that kind of team for a minute. For close to 34 months and running, we've not been a stable team. It is the reasons, or it's one of the reasons why it is one of the reasons why I get a little obstructed when people criticize our Black Stars players, because individually, if they go individually, if they go to their club side, they churn out fantastic performances, if not just an okay performance to earn them another slot in their next match. It is important to note that if you are not playing under a better coach, it affects you as a footballer. And it is the reasons, or one of those reasons why, when we see Naki Williams wear the Black Stars jersey, he's shambolic. It's one of the reasons why when Kudus was blazing, he comes to the Black Stars and is zero. And have fans questioning why he holds the ball for a minute.
Oh, Charlie.
It's one of the reasons why Semenyo comes to the Black Stars
call him ball hog.
And it's flat. We've not had a good coach for the last 34 months.
Okay.
I blame the FA.
And it's down to coaching.
I'm worried it's down to coaching. At club side, at club side.
No, today at club side. Repeat that to the
distracted.
At club side, it takes a lot for a manager to get a player consistent. But at national team side, you need a coach who is well established and super experienced. Okay, that is why some coaches move away from coming to club football when they feel national team football when they feel they are not ripe enough. That is why Jose Mourinho will be one of. That is why Jose Mourinho will be one of the coaches who will tell you that he's not ready, or it's not yet his time to get into national team coaching, and he prefers club football.
You mean
coaching.
Jose? Okay.
It takes a lot to be a national team coach because you don't have time.
Yeah. Limited time.
That is why you need to be very smart and keeping an eye on the players at club level. That is why your style of play should generally be sitting into a bits and pieces of your module, because coaching is about modules that you use to try and explain your tactics.
Coach is in awe of your.
That's the blame about it. You're
not watching Coach, but I see Coach smiling and admiring like this. Please, you have to go for a break.
Great. So my point is, you have to be a coach that understands the latest modules in football.
Yeah.
And use such models to explain how your thinking is around the game to your boys to help churn the right result. Otto lacked that. It was clear. Now I blame the FA.
That's a blame, man. That's a blame about that. That's a blame about that.
Look,
that's the second time you said it too.
That's a blame about that.
It is difficult.
Okay.
Mostly to be the head of a federation and admit when you feel that, look, I didn't get this right.
And that's what the Italian Football Federation have done by stepping down. Gabriel Gravina.
That's the Italian.
That's
the Italian Football Federation.
Buffon.
When you come to our zone, it's super difficult.
Why?
Okay.
Sense of accountability.
Because when it comes to our fold, the national team has the interest of government. Because the government pump money into the national team and its existence.
Yeah, but the Italian Football Federation, they didn't have the Italian government interfering. The people within the federation looked at themselves and said that, look, we failed. We are stepping down. Since 2018 to now, we failed to qualify for 4 good major tournaments. We cannot continue.
Fantastic point. But my point is that it is difficult here in our fold to carry that particular cross, because it's a sensitive area. Because you look at the other picture around, and if you step aside, the history of the federation, what picture, what becomes of you in that space? So it's super difficult. And you look at an example from the Confederations of African Football at large, and Dr. Patrice Motsepe, and the final of an AFCON, and the decisions that were made by a referee he trusted, Jean Indala. Yeah, I'm right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And the mistakes he made. The CAF president now goes to Senegal, goes to Morocco. And in Senegal, he says he presented the trophy and the medals to Sadio Mane and the national team. And he wants the laws to have its way. It is difficult for him to say he failed. It will paint another picture to the other federation.
They should have taken him straight to the current where the lions are.
It is
to do what
to
deal with him.
It is why I feel it's super difficult for Kurt to admit that he made a mistake in appointing Otto when he kicked out CK Akono and government and there was a government backing for Chris Hughton to come in, and Chris also failed. So there are two parties to blame actually, but it is the reason why the FA president won't tell you that I think I made an error in appointing Otoado. Now the search is on. We need a coach that will stabilize this team first.
So who is coming?
There are 3 coaches, and the FA would want to go for experience. The FA feels that
all the 3
when you look at the CV of all the 3, there's one that is mighty, and I feel that if people think we've made mistake in bringing Otoado, if people aren't seeing that, look, the mistake does not lie alone in the bosom of the FA, but government also backed Otoado, Chris Hughton in the picture, and he didn't get it right. Let's go for the creme de la cremes.
Okay.
Those that we feel got to a certain stage of the competition, those that managed players with big ego, the Cristiano Ronaldos and the likes, the Bruno Fernandes and the likes. And those, or that particular kind of manager, will be able to have authority over this team. Mind you, our team has been filled with egos, clashing, each other and what have you, because players finish game and we see clearly in the tunnel with the footage online now that, our Jordan Ayew was complaining to James Kwesi-Appiah, a former Blasters coach. Now, the FA settled on a new coach. The new coach has one job. Come in for the World Cup. We've seen your exploits with a national team that's built with a lot of that has a lot of ego around it. Come into our national team, stabilize us first off, and get us to a respectable position in the tournament. So we believe that your pedigree and what's on your CV, it speaks a lot, to the fact that you are a manager that can get that job done in the short term. All this we discuss here, per my checks, demands and all of those things plays a part in it. The demands of the managers, we like that.
So how much you are going to pay them?
How much we are going to pay them? Nobody was willing to take below $200,000 US.
Below
200,000. Yeah, Otoado was paid 50,000. Now we are crying over somebody who wants to take 150. Somebody who wants to take 100.
So does that fit into what Coach Ray, his argument about the salary thing?
For us, for Harvey, it is the contract he has there up until 2027 that the federation feels that if Ghana wants you, then you are still in contract with the national team. Recall, we went to pay money to bring Otoado. We brought Otoado out from.
So Hervé will then have to resign.
So
leave his
old. The only option will be for Hervé to go against his contract and say, I'm resigning, I want to go and take the Ghana job. So whatever contract that I sign, you owe me nothing. And that's a risk on the manager, on the manager's part. I mean, Saudi is giving you money. All you have to do is to get their players together, get you to the World Cup. If you even get to the run of 32, fine, fair game for you.
Okay.
So the Hervé discussion won't be able to go according to the financial commitments that would have to meet. So then we have to look at the second option. And the second option is to play around the monies that we can as a country just for the short term. Remember, there's also another amount sitting of $500,000 we have to pay from the 10 months left for 10 months plus for Otoado. Yeah. So the government is being very careful.
Who is going to pay that money?
Government would have to pay.
The FA will pay.
No, government.
We are taking the matter to
court. Well, that's a different.
Who touched the law on this matter? That's somebody who didn't meet any criteria. You gave him this contract. There was corruption and connivance. Who touched the law?
So
land real quick for me.
So in London, real quick, there've been discussions that the coach who's chosen thinks that he should consider certain things because it's not a long term. It's just up until end of June if you want, because June 19 is it July? July 19.
It starts June.
You mean when it ends?
11 when it ends July 19.
Yeah. July 19. Yeah. So end of July to say, okay, well done. After assessing our performance, we think that you're able to do. So there are a lot of these kind of discussions that are going to go into all of these packages or all of the packages we want to put before. But I mean, all discussions are done. Coaches have gone through interview, and not in person is one-on-one, face-to-face, right? So in camera, right? And we'll be having a coach announced who we knew was going to be today. But the ministers, my brothers earlier indicated, says Monday is the last day for us to know that there's a certain CQ who is going to be our Black Stars.
CQ?
Yes, please. Our Black Stars head coach. All things being equal, it is a very Yao's option.
The one you like.
Yao's option is going to be CQ. Is going to be our Black Stars head coach.
The CQ coached Africa before, right? Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt. They led Egypt to the AFCON final, and they lost to Senegal. Then they made it to the World Cup playoffs, the 2022 World Cup playoffs. That Ghana drew with Nigeria and Abuja and qualified. They lost to Senegal in that game.
I remember that game.
Yeah, in that game, and they missed out on qualifying to the.
In fact, I think that year they had met Senegal twice.
In the AFCON final, they met Senegal. Then they lost.
And then
they met
them again in the playoffs.
Then in the playoffs, they lost to Senegal. And so for me, having for as long as they don't make it long term, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Because we've had situations where coaches come in and their identity is not well pronounced, and on top of that, they cannot translate it on the pitch. But with the limited time that we have to the World Cup, having guys that have profound, clear identities that the Black Stars players profile fits into, I think it works for me. So I'm okay with it.
Extensive talk about who comes in next. Bernard says CQ. Do you know CQ? Like CQ. So we're going to look at the three candidates and see who the CQ leans towards. And then you can begin to mark the date for CQ to take us to the World Cup. You're still listening to Sports Panorama 97.3. WFA here with Coach Christopher Nimley, Yao Ajay Minta, Benara Beko, lots of messages. We've got
for the first time to get me off guard, but I stood on my ground.
Yeah, you did well. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk some Champions League football. Real quick on Mohamed Kudus. We'll go heavy on Champions League, see which of the teams will progress to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. We'll be back with more.
The countdown has has begun. The world is gearing up for the biggest football spectacle on the planet, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But before the first whistle blows, there's a story behind every team, every player, and every number. Get ready for the World Cup Diaries, only on 97.3 City FM, your ultimate destination for everything World Cup. From mind-blowing statistics to deep dives into all the participating teams to insights that you didn't even know you needed. Starting April 7th, 2026, every weekday. Catch it live at 10 minutes past 3 p.m. on the Traffic Avenue on 97.3 City FM. We bring you quick, sharp, and electrifying updates that break it all down. So you don't just watch the game, you understand it. Every stat has a story, every team has a journey, and we're bringing it all to you. Don't miss the World Cup Diaries at 10 minutes past 3 p.m. weekdays on the Traffic Avenue, only on 97.3 City FM.
Easter is here and Electroland says come and shop. This Easter, make it special. Electroland is bringing you unbeatable offers, unbelievable discounts, and exciting free gifts. Feel the rhythm with Samsung, TCL, and Media Home Theaters. Enjoy your favorite Easter movies on LED smart TVs. You can stay cool all day with our powerful air conditioners. Want a bedside fridge for your chilled drinks? We've got you. Prepare your Easter meals on a 4 to 6 burner gas cooker with grill and oven. And make laundry easy with top or front load washing machines. Visit our showrooms or go to www.electrolandg8.com. Call 050-315-9739. Electroland, home of luxury affordable electronics.
City 97.3 Accra.
Welcome back to the show, 97.3 Sports Panorama, proudly brought to you by Latina Travels and Tours. Let me talk to you about that. If you're thinking of going to the 2026 World Cup, kicking off in June, how are you planning to get there? It's just Latina that will take you to that place. And Latina is taking Team Ghana to the biggest global football event on the planet, happening in the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. It says that join the Latina 2-in-1 experience, uniting world-class football and global business in one unforgettable journey. Your Latina travel package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flight, hotel accommodation, travel insurance, exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. It's not just a trip, it's history in motion. Football, it's opportunity. It's Latina Travel. Call us 020-522-9553, or you can also call us on 050-66-76-957. Let me take the numbers again. The first one, 020-522-9553 or 050-66-76-957 today. You can call us tomorrow, on Sunday, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like every day we did for you. If your calling is not going through to, just visit our office at Alisa Hotel, Northreach, and secure your spots on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Latina Travel is your gateway to the 2026 football competition happening in the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico, where football meets opportunity. And the Black Stars of Ghana will be shining on the world stage, but yet without a coach so far. Benaces Sikyo be our coach Monday, waiting for the official confirmation from the Ghana Football Association. Guys, let's talk some Champions League football now because I think it was real Kudus, right? Okay, Kudus. Yeah. Let's quickly talk because I know you have a lot to say about Spurs' medical team. I want you to
because they've been hammering on this thing for months.
I don't get it from let's go ahead injured war
3 months ago.
January.
They are telling us that January to April now Kudus is about to have surgery on a quad injury.
Yes, it was January to end of March. That's 3 months. And he started training, and while training he suffered a setback. And because of that setback, there's the potential for him to have or undergo surgery to correct that setback, and that puts his chances of playing in the World Cup.
Charlie, the people worry you
at a very low level.
Low level?
Yeah, very low level. It's very possible that Kudus won't play at the World Cup. Very, very possible. At this point, per the reports, it looks like 85%, 80%, 75% chance.
You mean it will take surgery?
Yeah, it will take a lot. Unless maybe the further medical assessment reveals that it is not as serious as reported. Because if it's not as serious as reported, then he can get fit or he can be ready just before the World Cup. But if it's a serious situation that requires surgery, then automatically he's out. And he won't compete in the World Cup.
Charlie, that's a really big blow for Ghana.
Yeah, big blow. You know? And what that means is that Ghana has to really, really take a good look or hard look at the player options that we have in that position, or we do away with that position completely, where we maybe potentially line up in a 3-man midfield, where you have your DM and 2 central midfielders who are combative and more operate like locomotives, more or less.
Yeah,
are direct and a little bit rigid, more or less like Declan Rice.
Okay.
So if you have 2 Declan Rices in that midfield, and you have, let's say, a controller defensive midfielder like let's say Thomas Partey in there,
can be a box-to-box crasher, and at the same time
two box-to-box midfielders are playing alongside a defensive midfielder who is not a raw defensive midfielder, but is more the modern defensive midfielder who does everything right and can also serve as a deep playmaker. That's how you deal with that particular issue. Or you go with you take the risk and bring in players that aren't necessarily embedded with the Black Stars to play that number 10 role. So we've heard of Augustin Boache, who plays for Saint-Etienne. He's been doing well in the French League too. Some have even called for Abdulaziz Issa, formerly of Dreams FC, who is now with Barcelona B, Barca Athletic. The media matchup, Prince Owusu's name has come up. I'm cool with it. I'm also cool with Hubert Jehu, aka Vitinha of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And that's why I look at that Mexico game with so much interest.
Important for players.
It's important because Mexico have done it before. You remember when the cartel leader El Mencho, when he was killed, just a couple of days later, Mexico played Iceland. Because Iceland obviously was during the winter period, so they were in break. So, and most of their players are based in Iceland. So they played against Iceland using Mexican base or Mexican Pro League players.
Yeah, so players play in their league.
In the various leagues, and they won. And so it's more, and they want to do the same with the Black Stars. So it's more or less giving the Mexican-based players or Mexico-based players the chance to more or less find their way into the national team for the World Cup. And I think Ghana should also do the same when it comes to that particular game involving the Black Stars and Mexico, where we'll be on the lookout for 1 or 2 players who can make the Black Star squad for the World Cup, particularly in that position, that number 10 position. Now that Kudus is very likely to miss the World Cup, we should really, really pay attention. Because when it comes to the DM position, we have options. There's Partey, there's Ibrahim Suleimana. But at this point, I won't even take him to the World Cup.
Really?
Yeah, I won't take him to the World Cup. So Ibrahim Suleimana, there's Thomas Partey, and maybe to a stretch, a large stretch, I'll have maybe Elisha Wusu in there.
Charlie,
so
tournament Kudus, I'm missing tournament.
So if you have these three options as your DMs, and you have Majid Ashimeru, you have your Lawrence Ajekum as your 8, you need a playmaker in the number 10. That is if you still go with that flow.
Yeah.
But if you are going with 2 central midfielders, 2 number 8 playing alongside a DM, I think you can make up for the loss of number 10 in Kudus. But if you still want to go with the number 10, then that Mexico game gives us a chance to be able to look at options. Because although it lies outside the FIFA calendar, I don't think Barcelona will have an issue with Ghana calling Abdulaziz Issa from their B team to come and play for Ghana.
He's playing
against Mexico. Oh yeah, he's playing. Against Mexico.
He's been scoring an assist.
So in that sense, it gives us a chance to assess possible replacement for Kudus. Though there will be wild options, but at this point we are a bit desperate, and so we need to make some desperate decisions or desperate choices. But for the first thing, the day are you, please cut it out. Let's be. No, I wouldn't say let's be serious, but honestly, the day are you can it meet the physical demands of a number 10? As in, if let's say you can't dribble past players at this stage in his career, can he outrun players? Can he take on players like
I don't think so.
Like Jude Bellingham or Morgan Rogers?
No, he can't. I don't think
those guys, when they see that they can't beat you with their skill, they push the ball.
Yeah.
And by running, they are creating space for themselves and for their teammates. Can the dare you do that?
Nope.
At this stage, he can't do it. And even the technical attributes, an eye for a pass, the dare you, even in his prime years, was he give the one supplying balls as in delivering assists? We saw that Jose Pencil issue at the AFCON. Or have we forgotten?
No, we've not.
Then another technical aspect, dribbling. Number 10, Charlie, you have to be able to drop a shoulder.
Yeah,
you have to be silky.
Skimmer.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw the DIU flat out dribble a player and beat him? Charlie, we have to be fair and objective in our assessment.
I
For
think
me,
we'll
the DIU thing,
you see,
we'll miss him.
We should kill it.
You see, first and foremost, we shouldn't think about replacing him. Because there's nobody to replace him.
Kudus?
You see, there will obviously be a player in the team, but not necessarily to replace Mo Kudus.
Oh, of course. Okay.
We don't have anybody like him in the team. But do you know what I've been thinking?
No.
Gabi, how long from now, how long would it take to bring Hudson Odoi and Co into this team again?
Hudson Odoi?
Yeah.
I think Hudson Odoi went through all the processes. It was just left with him to show up.
And Keto Kreku blocked that?
Well, I can't say that for sure.
I'm saying that for sure.
Okay, because I know that the last meeting, Odoi's entourage met somewhere. I think it was en route to the 2022 Qatar World Cup. It had to take just one final decision to be taken there for the player to be part of.
So the forms, filling, everything have been done?
Yeah.
So why have we not done it?
That's what we don't.
So
have
when I say Keto Kreku blocked that, you say you are not sure, but the man is on record to have. No, the man is on record to have said that all those players who, when approached, turned down the country, they should forget about it. And again, we are sitting there as a country and we are allowing this man to execute whatever he's saying to perfection. What sort of people are we?
So you're saying we should take him, we should add him to the squad? Okay.
This squad, Hudson-Odoi cannot come into this squad and make an impact. Hudson-Odoi.
Are you saying this? Are you saying this because of the squad getting depleted or something like that?
No, but at the end of the day, we have to assess our options.
Okay.
It is not about to replace Mokud, but it's about giving us a way that will get us to play differently. You understand what I'm saying? And again, look, the day you going to the World Cup is not to replace Mo Kudus. The day is not going to replace anybody.
What's he going to do?
The day is going to head the ball into the net. Put the cross in head it. Which player is good at heading the ball than the day?
Iñaki Williams is good
with the head. Iñaki Williams, why head? Coach, let me talk.
So you're saying you're building your point now on somebody who's going to head the ball?
No, I'm building.
Is that the only thing he's going to do there?
Oh, of course. They can play football. They don't do more baller. No, they don't do more baller.
He can.
So what are you talking about?
No, but so you are telling me that you start at the DIU.
I'm not going to start him. Listen, when we are talking, listen.
Okay, proceed.
If I'm the coach, I take it the DIU to the World Cup. I give him 15 minutes. He comes in there. I direct my team to play in a certain way. He puts the ball in the back of the net. True or false? True or false?
False.
False according to you, but true if you put in the cross, he goes up, bang, it's the back of the net.
Okay, you coach. We don't have time.
No, wait. It's not about you don't have time.
No, you have to. You see,
listen,
you have to talk about the Champions League.
I never said that they should go to the World Cup. But what I've you see, my stand on the matter has changed because of the type of players we're calling to the team. So when Kwanda Mufred,
but the type of players we're calling to the team, it's been there for. You've had an issue, but you never changed your stand.
No. I have to change my stand.
No, I remember your last point exactly.
Yes.
On the DIU.
He goeth nowhere. And I'm saying he goeth.
Now?
He goeth to the World Cup.
What changed?
What has changed is that if, and those were calling and those who are going to call there, he goeth. Hey! Now let's wait for the new coach.
So if today I sit here and say I blame Ketokreku.
Yes.
And the last time I was here defending him, and then you say you don't understand. Today you are saying that you go.
No, I'm saying that they go to the World Cup on condition that
the last time I said they didn't go.
You see, you are getting it wrong.
You finish
on condition that
so we switch.
We call those players are not up to his level.
So you have a problem.
But if you are calling the correct type of players, he sits down. Yeah,
okay.
Say, hey, you could Oko.
Okay, you. Let's talk about the Champions League.
Now, more Kudus. So we are allowing Ketokreku and the people at the FA to stop Hotsunode from coming to play for Ghana. Gabi, this thing it is serious, oh. It is damn serious. Something that could benefit all of us. Just say block nipa bakwa block here. Nobody can call the man to order. Why do we do that? Why have we allowed that? Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, again, I'll come to your doorstep. Why have we allowed that to happen? Ketokreku shouldn't decide when the player switches his nationality. He shouldn't. He's got no right to decide who is called into a national team. That should be left solely to the coach. And no other individual.
Nobody.
The people of Hotsinodwe, if you want to play for Ghana, go and finalize the switch. If the FA has got a role to play, let us know. So that we get them to play that role. One person cannot stop us from benefiting. Something that belongs to all of us, one person alone.
Okay.
People are sending me messages. Look, this is one of the messages from one of my bosses. Let me read.
Text too.
Phones are calling.
Phones are calling.
They keep coming.
Look,
they keep coming.
Obviously, this is from one of my very renowned, established, distinguished gentlemen. I don't want to put his name out there. I say, good evening, coach. Please ask how do we get the Ghanaians who want to play for Ghana, the likes of Nketia and Hotsinodwe? How long will it take for them to switch? I sit here, I cannot answer that. Because I would have thought that per the processes that will be involved, by now that thing should have been finalized and done with by now. The only thing I can tell you is that the FA president is on record to have said that he will make sure that all those boys who they approach, who turn down the national team, then he will make sure none of them will go to the World Cup. And so one person can stop us from having our peace and our joy. A country of democracy, democratic country like Ghana, Nipa Bako to make them. No, Obian to me calling into order.
Okay.
What is this? It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. coach won't allow me to do the Champions League, but yeah. Okay, so it's Bayern to Madrid 1, PSG to Liverpool 0. Desiree Doué, Kvisha Varaskelia. Guys, who's progressing? Let me start off with Bernard. I'll come to you.
PSG.
Okay.
No, you were what?
No, I'm giving you Bayern Madrid. Who is progressing?
I feel Bayern is progressing. They've had great footballers in this past few seasons, and I feel they need to be projected by the kind of football they play. We all doubted the coach Vincent Kompany when he came in, and he's done magic at that football club. I mean, he's done that with a mixture of youngsters and introducing defenders who didn't respectfully deserve to play for that football club. I mean, I didn't put much value on Tao, but he's able to come in and command the starting spot also in the national team. And I feel it's down to the manager. He's done great exploits, and I feel Bayern would go into that campaign and finish it up and finish it better.
Hey, Madrid won't progress.
No.
I don't think they'll progress.
It won't happen.
Even that tie should have been over for the fact.
Tell Yao, your guy, the PR, if I just do the PR thing, then you go be fine. Hey, since after the game, the Lamine Yamal Olise conversation is already again.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but
the thing is,
Olise
over the course of their careers, it's Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
But this season, it's Michael Olise.
Claire.
I don't know why there's this
like
deal.
Claire.
Because at the start of the season, Lamine Yamal, he was being criticized for his performances. He wasn't playing well. He had some injury issues. He wasn't playing some games. He was criticized for his off-season where he was changing girlfriends and all, having parties, all of those things. And people criticized him that all those off-the-field behaviors affected his start to the season. So let's not act like his performance over the past 2 months, 3 months has been the same since the season started. It hasn't. Over the course of the 2025-2026 season, the one who has played very well consistently over a long period has been Michael Olise. And he's on the verge of breaking Lionel Messi's record of assists for a particular season. That Henrik Mkhitaryan also shares. What I believe is 31 assists. The guy is on 28 assists and counting. So it's very likely he'll break that record. On top of that, he also registering double figures in goals. How do you say Lamine Yamal has had a better season than him? But overall, career-wise, it's Lamine Yamal. Because at the end of the day, he's won the European Championship with Spain, and he wasn't just a mere passenger. He was a key component of that team. Michael Olise is just breaking into the France national team. He hasn't played at the top level international tournament.
His good
national
one,
tean.
The under 20.
His was under 23, the Olympic Games.
Okay,
and even that one crowd, they were second. They didn't even win it. So, in that sense, when you put it all together, career-wise, Lamine Yamal is ahead of Olise. But for this particular season, it's Olise.
Give it to okay. So, on that case, Bayern to progress.
Bayern to progress.
Coach, Liverpool, PSG.
Of course.
Done deal.
Slotto.
I saw this submission from someone that if it was the Liverpool of old and a different manager and the club, maybe you could have banged your hopes of Liverpool going to Anfield and turning the tie around.
So again, it looks like Real Madrid have completely relinquished the La Liga title. Because I think they are playing today, isn't it?
They're playing against Girona.
They've drawn.
Oh, is it 1-1, right? I saw the update.
They've drawn a game. So Barcelona
win. Below they do things.
9 points. I think it's over. And they will get beat too.
And with the Champions League.
Of course, Bayern will finish the job. No two ways about that.
Does that speak about how company has grown over time with this Bayern job?
Is it for him to be looked at as a very elite manager? He needs to get Bayern at least to the final of the Champions League. If you give me this Bayern team, I'll win the Bundesliga. No two ways about that. Anybody will win it. Because they've won it. How many times? I mean, we've lost count now. They could go, is it 10 in a row?
Yeah, I think it was the Leverkusen.
Yeah, it was 8 before Leverkusen.
Yeah,
Leverkusen
winning that halted a very good run.
That's right. And last year he won it, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's more or less going to defend it. So it's about getting them to that Champions League final. And I think if they get to the final, they'll win it. Whoever they play, they'll win it. And so I think, Bayern will finish the job against Real Madrid. Look, to me, the surprising result was what happened at the Camp Nou.
Nobody
saw that coming. And
Atletico Barca.
Of course, nobody saw Atletico.
Charlie Simeone walked the talk, though.
Yeah, nobody saw him going to the...
Again, you see, the youthful, the naivety in the youthfulness
in the
Barca squad also showed up. Last season, the semi-finals, the dying minutes of the game, coach even mentioned it.
Yeah,
Lamine Yamal was to just hold on to the ball, run the clock down, and you win the game.
Yeah.
But he went at Inter Milan. He hit the post, and the resulting attack ended up with Inter getting that goal to Acerbi. This midweek, the Barca Atletico Madrid game, the result turned on its head because of that Pau Kubasi red card.
Yeah.
And it brought me to what Iker Gundogan said a few years ago when the same thing happened with Araujo.
Against PSG.
The red card. Let
him
go. You are the last player. Let him go. Give the goalkeeper a chance to make a save. And even if the player beats the goalkeeper,
because I believe at 11,
they
would have equalized and beaten them.
You still have a chance to have a go at Atletico Madrid and beat them. But once you get down by a man, or you are down by a man,
it's advantage at
Atletico Madrid. And on top of that, out of that foul, that brilliant free kick that Julian Alvarez scored, it just set the tone for them to beat FC Barcelona.
Yeah.
And there was just no way back for them. Yeah. And so, yeah.
I think that was the most surprising result.
Think it will be it will be very difficult to be able to get past Atletico Madrid.
If Simeone
I don't see it.
Allow Barcelona to overturn,
they should sack him.
He should be sacked immediately. Because this is an opportunity to go to the semi-finals, and I think from the way they are playing, they meet Arsenal. I think they'll fancy their chances against Arsenal, because Arsenal now, the football now is not convincing, and I don't see how Arsenal would dominate.
That sporting game, the sporting games have.
Yeah, it wasn't convincing. I watched that game and I said, "Wow, these guys have they worn out, or they are so tired that they are unable to do the things that they were doing earlier on in the season." As for the Liverpool game too, the earlier the better. PSG will qualify, Bayern Munich in my view will qualify, and Arsenal. I expect a semi-final to be PSG, Bayern Munich, and of course Atletico Madrid, and then Arsenal.
That should be a sweet tie. Yeah.
Where is the final going to be played this year?
It should be Budapest. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's our show for you today, guys. Before we go, just like we always do, shout.
Shout a quick one. Quick shouts to Espen and Kekeli, all the people at Ritz Event. You guys did a wonderful job. Made my big day a very special one. I appreciate the work that you put in, and I appreciate you guys in the studio and everyone from Channel 1 TV and CTFM. That day we had the Back to Your Village Food Festival.
Yeah.
And the few that came, my wife's family were so blown away by what they saw, the Jama coach dancing with my wife, and they were just blown away. They were just outstanding. And I was just so surprised. And I told them, look, very few people came from Channel 1 TV and CTFM. Yeah. So, because we had the program.
They didn't see the real pack.
Yeah, they didn't see the real pack. So I was just telling them, look, you guys, if you had seen the full pack, you would have been absolutely blown away. I thank everyone who came, who participated, offered prayers, offered support, financially, the wise words, everything. I really, really appreciate, especially Coach, who spoke to me, talked me through this entire journey. Yeah, I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me, and I say God bless you all.
God bless you too.
Thank you,
Charlie. I just want to give a massive birthday shout out to a very good friend, the one I consider to be my brother, Daniel Kofi Ahaji Esquire.
I thought
Daniel Kofi Ahaji Esquire. God bless you. Okay. Today being a wonderful day, being the day of your birth. It is my prayer that the good Lord will continue to bless you, bless your family, and whatever you intend to do, may God be the one leading you through. And once He's involved, beyond the sky is your limit. God bless you, and happy birthday to Daniel Kofi Ahaji Esquire.
Right.
God bless you, brother.
Bernard.
Coach Akasa.
Coach Akasa. Guys, guess who is listening to the show? Evans.
BJG.
Pichi.
Santiago Pichi.
Santiago Pichi.
Like that in brown.
Americano Pichi.
Stop that.
LP.
Yeah, shout outs to Benjamin Willie Graham as well, who was listening to the show. Yeah.
Bless you, man.
Yeah, Charlie, hard guy. And also Jacob Nambi, hard guy, always listening to us. And you guys also texting into the show, watching us on YouTube, making Friday always an entertaining one. We appreciate you. We appreciate Litina Travels also as well for sticking with us, and extra cash, same as Betway, Bet Influenza. We're back here same time next week, but tomorrow we'll be here for the Republic of Football 97.3, 2 to 5 p.m. Same as Sunday as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Today's Friday. Go out, go have some fun, come back home, sleep nice, and wake up and go again on Saturday. I'm Gabi Efe here from Coach Christopher Nimley. Yao Jaminta Bernard Big Quartry. We out.